Okay, so I am on my way over to King Supers and I'm going to buy some groceries and meal prep for the week. I'm not counting calories, I'm not doing anything like that. I just try and find cleaner options of things to eat. And if you meal prep, you're less likely to go off and eat something crappy because it's already there, you just have to heat it up. So I'm going to go do that and I will see you guys in a few. Okay, so I just got back from King Supers and I'm getting ready to meal prep. Here's some of the stuff that I got. I already have some of the seasonings and stuff like that, so I only bought the essentials. But I'm gonna be making a salad with some taco shrimp, making some spaghetti squash with some lean ground turkey, and then I got some snacks, so oranges, apples, the Luna bars are really good for snacks. And I also got some veggies and stuff like that to snack on throughout the day. This bread is one of my favorite breads. My mom actually showed it to me and it's actually really not terrible for you at all. So this is always a really good alternative. And then I got, also got some Earl Grey and some sugar-free French vanilla creamer to make a London fog. If you guys haven't had that before, it's really good. So yeah, let's get to cooking. Okay, so I just cut the spaghetti squash in half. They're kind of hard to cut, so get a big knife. I didn't film that part, sorry. But, so now what you're gonna do is you're just gonna gut them because there's the seeds and stuff in it. So you just get a spoon and you just scoop it out. And then throw all of it away. They're good to go. You're gonna wanna put olive oil on it to help it cook. Just a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see that. Whoops, that was a lot. So we'll pour some in here because you want to do it on both of them. Okay, so then you're just going to kind of rub it in. Rub it in here. And it's just so it cooks all of it. So you want to make sure you get the edges and stuff like that. And then you're going to want to do some salt. Okay, and a little bit of pepper. Okay, so pretty simple. And then you're gonna flip them onto the foil, like that. Okay, and then from there, you're gonna cook them for 45 minutes at 350. And then we'll check in a little bit and see how they're cooking. The oven is ready, so we're just gonna pop it on in. Again, that's 45 minutes. And while that's cooking, I am making some lean ground turkey to go with it because I am making spaghetti squash. Timer went off, 45 minutes at 350. And that was the perfect temperature for these and the perfect time. You may need to cook them a little bit longer depending on the size of the squash that you get. Okay, so now that these are done, it's super easy. You get a fork and you literally, it just pulls apart and makes little noodles. So that's why they call it spaghetti squash. So I'm gonna carve these out and then I'm going to put it into a Tupperware bowl. Add some marinara sauce, some ground turkey, and we have ourselves some spaghetti squash. So I went to King Supers and bought this cocktail shrimp. It's the same thing, these are already pre-cooked, so they were on sale, easier to do than cooking raw shrimp. So what I'm doing is they're frozen, is I'm taking them, they're, like I said, they're frozen, bringing them over here, thawing them out a little bit, and then I'm pulling the tails off of them because obviously you don't want to eat the tails. You know, just kind of thawing them a little bit, break them up, and then putting them in here. So I'm going to do about a pound of this, and then I'm going to cook them and throw seasonings on it. So right now it's just prepping the shrimp. That's about a pound of shrimp. I put about 2 tablespoons of olive oil in there, and then I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of cumin, a half a teaspoon of chili powder, 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of oregano, and then you're just gonna add a little bit of pepper and salt. Recipe calls for about a 1/2 teaspoon, but I personally think that's a lot. So you're just gonna cook this for a minute, let it mix together. Again, this is already pre-cooked shrimp, so there's not a whole lot that needs to be done with it. Just gonna warm it up, mix it together, and we'll be good to go. Okay, last thing that I'm gonna make are chickpea burgers. So you're gonna do 1 can of chickpeas, 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon olive oil, 1/2 cup onions, 1/2 cup of carrots, and then 1.5 cups of oats. And with that, you're gonna do a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and then to top it off, I'm gonna put 1 egg in there to make it moist so you can mix it. But it's been mixed, you've done all that, you add 1/2 lemon, or the lemon juice to it, and then you're gonna blend a little bit longer. So after I blended them, I took them out, put them in my hand, made them into a patty, and then I just put enough olive oil in there for it to cook it, just so it's bronzed on both sides. And then I'm gonna cook those, and then I'll flip them in probably about 2 minutes. I honestly have never made these before, so I'm just kind of winging it, but in probably about 2 minutes I'll flip them. I flipped them, and it took about 3 minutes, and I've been rotating them back and forth, but they're looking pretty good. So just gonna let them cook a little bit longer, let them get a little more crispy, and then they are done. And here is the final product. So what I did is, here's our spaghetti squash. I did marinara sauce or spaghetti sauce with ground turkey. For snacks, I have apple, orange, a Luna bar. So I have that for 2 days. And then I have my salad that I chopped up, just romaine lettuce. There's some black beans, some tomatoes, and then here's the shrimp that I had cooked. I'm gonna put an avocado on that, and if you guys want more of a filler, you can always add on like a 1/2 cup of brown rice or something like that. I might actually do that, I'm not sure though. And then 1/2 an avocado is what I'm gonna put on, 1/2 an avocado per salad. I just don't wanna cut them until I eat them because I want them to be fresh. Here's those chickpea burgers that I did that I told you I haven't tried before. This one I munched on a little bit. They're so good. I was actually really impressed with these. So you're just gonna put these on a bun like you normally would with veggies, stuff like that. I might just do that bread I showed you guys earlier for it because you know, bread is bread, whether it's a bun or sandwich bread, so I might do that. And then I just bring a big thing of this to work. I honestly might eat this in one day. I have more veggies that I can cut up, but that's just for me to snack on throughout the day as well. So this is the final product. Let me know if you guys have any questions or if you like this video and want me to do more. Bye guys.